Is it recording? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna show you here how to build a graph in Excel. So you're gonna use the file that I made. You're gonna open it. You're gonna see this table, these two tables here. You're gonna have to enter your own data. Trial 1, trial 2 for control and for experimental. And all you have to do after entering the trials, this row calculates the averages for you, and we have to use the average data, right? It'll automatically take the average data and put it over here. And yeah, and then it's also going to automatically plot your points on the graph, not mine, yours. Though I could be mistaken, do make sure for that. And then what we need to do next after is find the AROC and IROC. So ignore those. Those are some wrong values. What we're going to do for that, let's start with experimental. Actually, shit. I should show you how to make the trend line in case it's not there. Okay, so what's going to happen is you'll just get these dots and right click them. Or yeah, first you click it, then you right click it, add trend line, and we're doing curves, so I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be exponential. So for the experimental and for exponential. Okay, and now usually you want a trend line to extend as far as it can on the available space. So what we're gonna do is we're going to, I think it's over here. Yeah, forecast forward. Let's put 5. 5. Okay. And now that we have these trend lines, we can just get the equation from it. So you see that. We're just going to take that and put it into Desmos. And write it down so I remember it. So let's go to Desmos. Just clear all of this. Put the first one. This is okay. This one is the experimental, so I'm gonna mark that. I'll make that red. This one, let's get the equation. 1.25. Didn't format correctly. That's better. Okay, so those are the equations of the trend lines that it generated. And we need to find AROC and IROC. Okay, we need to find AROC between 5 and 10 seconds, and IROC is at, was it again? I think it was just 10 seconds. Yeah, IROC is at 10 seconds. So we're just going to do x equals 5 and x equals 10, so that when we just like hover above it, it'll show us the points of intersection. So for the experimental, points of intersection, just select that, 130.19. We're just going to go straight to the slope formula. 130.19 minus 116.629. 10 minus 5. That's the AROC for experimental. Control. $113.817 minus 107.35. 10 minus 5. And the AROC for that part is going to be 1.29. Okay, so it's going to be up to you how you're going to show the calculation. But she did say we do need a graph with the trend with the lines for how we calculate them. So first, let's just put these down. For experimental, at 10 seconds is 130.19. And 116.629. My original stuff wasn't off by that much, but yeah. Okay. And there are those two weirder looking points of the different colors. You'll see those ones have moved so that they're along the trend line. And so what we can do now is click on those weird points. Linear. No, my bad. No, don't do that. It's quite tricky to select it. Okay, might need to delete the old trend line. Whoops, deleted my chart. Just undo that. Hate Excel. Okay, right click it, click delete, then click these, add a trend line, let's put our old trend line back. And let's click our line trend line. When it'll eventually let us select it. Hate this software. Okay, I have to click a little away from it, a little below it to actually select it. finally got it. Yeah, anyways, what you're gonna do is change it to full so it's clear for her to read. Make it a very visible color. And let's do the same for the other one. Let's delete that equation. Shouldn't have that there. Make it thicker. Okay. This is a problem with my legend. Okay. Let's click that. Don't want that. Select the box, delete. Select the box, delete. Okay, that's better. Alright, so that's as much as you can take the graph. The rest of it, like say, the showing like your delta y and delta x, you're gonna have to do that separately on like another annotation. So instead, you're just gonna screenshot it and then annotate on top of it. But you have the data to do it now. And later on, what was it? Separately, you just annotate on top of it, screenshot. Okay, so that'll cover AROC. Now for IROC. We need to delete that first point. So over here, where we took the points for 5 seconds, just remove those. And yeah, you should see the trend line disappear. Those points will stay there. And then let's go to Symbol Lab. They have some like calculator thing. Let's do our first one. Never mind, we can't work with that. I think what might be a good option here, perhaps Desmos. So we know that the line is going to go through 10 and 113.817. And we know it's not going to touch this equation. Let's try making a linear equation like that. This is gonna be pretty blunt. Let's try this one. Oh, okay. Let's try that. It's a big slope. Wait, what's B? Never mind. Let's take this one. Won't let you copy it. 2864x plus 11548. Oh, 0.548. Okay, 2.864. Those are not those are commas for Europeans. Okay, yeah, that looks about right. Now we need to embed this equation into Excel. So what we could do is take 2 points, 0, 101.548. Which one is this for again? This is for, I think, for my experimental. Just put the y value. The x value is already here. And we do need an x value at, what, 20, say? 158.828. We don't have that. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. I think that works. So it's not visible. That point's not visible on the graph. You're gonna have to kind of eyeball this one. Let's pick like you know what? No. I have an idea. Let's put -1 as an x value. Let's remove that. We need this because this is our IROC value. Let's go back to our Desmos. 102.207. Okay, cool. So neither of those 2 points of our hold up. It's not tangential. Oh, I see. I took the wrong equation. This is my experimental. Okay, this one. 98.684. Still not right. This is the same trend line. Oh, right. I think I delete the trend line. Hate this software. Let's make it visible. Okay, I see the problem now. Because the graph won't take data from those points. So we'll just go with 1 and or with 15 and 0. Do you know what? Yeah, 15 and 0 is fine because we do need to calculate our the actual rate of change anyways. So those could be our points of calculation. X equals 0, x equals 15. One 144.508.
How long have you been?
Yo, shut up. I'm recording something. Imbecile. Anyways. What's this one? That looks like a proper trend line now. Okay. Now, what? Get the... No, we don't get the equation. We already have the equation in Desmos. That is our... that's our IROC, the slope. And so you do the same for the other one, and you'd screenshot it, and then you'd annotate on top of that for your calculations. Let's just do that quickly. You can skip ahead if you want. Just doing the same thing. That looks good. All intersect over there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna screenshot that. For me, not for you, for me. Oh, I realized a mistake. Whoops. Okay. For IROC, we have to put figure 3. Now we can screenshot it. Okay, now we can undo all this, this AROC, IROC stuff. So let's just delete that data. It's exponential, right? Yeah. And then just change it to figure 1. And just check that I got all mine. Figure 3, figure 2, figure 1. Yeah, that should do it.